Hey, welcome to the CST Earth Environmental Science Zoom, Convocation Zoom. We'll begin in about 2 minutes, so please turn on your camera and mute your mics. Thank you for joining us today for the Earth and Environmental Sciences Department's Convocation Zoom. We'll give a few more seconds for people to log on, but as I said before, keep your cameras on and have yourself muted. All right, it's time to get started. So we're going to keep this to about 30 minutes. Welcome. We're excited to have you at Temple University. We're glad you chose us. Like I said again, keep your camera on, but stay on mute. This Zoom will be recorded and posted to cst.temple.edu/welcome24. My name is Hannah. I am a senior double major in geology and environmental science. There's going to be a picture of me. There I am in a field of rocks. I will be today's MC, and this Zoom is a kickoff to our 2021 academic year. If you downloaded the Temple Together interactive app, stay to the end of the Zoom to scan the QR code and earn points for the convocation badge. And to warm up, here is a poll. Why did you choose Temple? And you will have 45 seconds to make your selection. Your options are: Temple is close to home, I love Philadelphia, for the prestige and opportunities of the EES department, because of a financial aid package and or scholarship, I have a crush on Hooter, the owl, or all of the above. Personally, I chose Temple because it was close to home. I love Philly, and I was really interested in the study abroad program, which I actually got to do last summer. So please keep sending in your polls. We'll see the answer is, it's a tie between close to home, the beautiful ES department, and all of the above. All right, those are all very good reasons. All right, sorry about that. So here's an interesting slide. It shows the states and countries that all of you, the 38 incoming EES department students, represent. This incoming state class comes from 6 states plus Washington, D.C. and 4 countries. So now we're gonna have another poll. Let's find out why you chose an EES major. So your options are, you have 45 seconds. I want to take on today's environmental challenges, geology rocks. I want to make a difference. It's a versatile major. A family, friend, or teacher recommended it, or all of the above. I started as a geology major because geology rocks, haha. And I also liked bio, so I added on an environmental science major, and it's been a really great time. Keep filling those out. Select which one fits you. A few more seconds. And we have, you want to take on today's environmental challenges. That's awesome. We're very glad to have very innovative people in our department. So we're going to go on to our first speaker. Please welcome the ES Department Chair, Nick Devates, and Vice Chair, she's also on here, Dr. Allison. They have some interesting bios up on the screen. Together, they lead the department's teaching, research, and outreach initiatives. So Dr. Devates, the floor is yours. Turn on your mic.
Yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm glad to have you join us here at Temple University. My area of specialty is in structural geology and geothermal resources, and that actually takes me around the world where I get to visit various hot springs. Allison is also on. She is a paleontologist, so she, as she says, gets to play with dead things in that role. And I also want to point to Sujith Ravi, who is the director of the Environmental Science Program, which is a cross-disciplinary program. His focus is on studying water, as he says, in dry lands, and also on looking at issues around sustainability and the co-location of resources. Next slide, please. EES is based in Bury Hall. Room 326 is where the main office is. We have 143 undergraduates in the EES department and 13 graduate students in the EES department right now, which is actually growing up towards 16 and 17 post-undergraduate researchers. There are 23 faculty, including research, full-time instructional, and adjunct faculty who are come back to us from their actual professions to teach for us part-time and in the industry, as well as 3 faculty advisors and two clubs, the Geo Club and the Society of Exploration Geophysicists, as well as a Earth Science Honor Society that you can become part of. Now, our focus in the department is on managing the complex system of land, water, and energy resources. This is what supports our society today, and we do that with a variety of major thrusts in our research that allow you to explore specialties. That, as you might imagine, it's a diverse field, and so there's a way for any student to find out, what they're good at and what they're interested in and bring it to this set of problems. We're trying to meet those challenges by delivering instruction to you and giving you all an opportunity if you would like to do research. And our graduate students and faculty then take that work and we publish it to the wider community to provide best practices, practical solutions, and a better understanding of how Earth systems actually work. Next slide, please. Now, one of the main advantages that you're going to find in the Earth and Environmental Science department and the majors attached to it is that we offer a sense of a very small community where you'll have active interactions with faculty, numerous interactions where you can just drop into our offices or as may be more convenient to simply email us. The faculty in our department have won numerous instructional awards, mentoring awards, as well as research awards in their specialties. This year, each incoming student is going to be paired with a major in the department who will help guide you in your first few months and provide you the perspective of a more senior student. Expect an email coming your way soon to get that set up. You'll also be able to gain experience by experimenting in the lab, synthesizing data on the computer, or working in the field. All those things are still going on right now and will go on into the future, and undergraduates are a critical part of that. Undergraduates, our graduates, and our faculty also take those results and we share them at meetings, both opportunities here at Temple where research is focused, but also at national and international meetings. And then as you develop your career, you're going to find that the Owl to Owl Mentor program that CST runs can pair you with a successful alumnus in your chosen area. And we've had many students who go through this, and that'll give you an opportunity to develop your career, build a network, and also understand how you can go about successfully finding a job in that specific area of interest you want to pursue. Next slide, please. Our research actually goes on throughout the world. Every one of these circles represents an active research site in our department. So we have areas from where we have the oldest rocks on Earth in Australia to modern processes in Antarctica, out west in the United States, around the Black Sea region. Basically anywhere you might be interested, any environment you might be interested in, any geological process you might be interested in is touched on by our department and is accessible through applied research. And then we also have a cluster of sites in and around Philadelphia that allow you to look at specific processes relevant to how cities work and interact with the environment. Next slide, please. So when you're working in the department, you'll have opportunities for field experiences. You can see a couple examples in these slides. Students do active work as part of your instruction to get your hands dirty and also learn how to apply skills that we discuss in class. Next slide, please. And in urban environments, obviously the environment overlaps with those. That's where cities occur, and we strongly modify those natural systems and interact with them. We need to figure out how to make that work as population grows and cities become more intensively disturbed. And so we have active research in urban environments, and stream behavior as being one of the critical examples, because water is always going to move through a system, and it's a critical resource that's becoming more and more stressed as society progresses. Next slide, please. And one of the unique things about earth and environmental science is that no matter what you're interested in, whether it's synthesizing data on a computer, working with advanced instrumentation like an SEM, or doing experiments in a lab, or perhaps having a dedicated field site where we've set up monitoring so that delivers data for you to work with, all of those ways of doing science would be available to you as an earth scientist. And that's something special and unique to our field. And as I said, we have a great track record of sending off students who participated in those works to present their findings at national meetings and help build their network and their career in that way. Next slide, please. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you all, either in class or maybe just around the department. I want you to know that you have a bright future delivered by working in the department, and it'll take you to a variety of careers and potential for you to find, and that there's a network of our graduates out there ready to help you and guide you in that next step in your career.
Thank you. We are excited for the start of the school year. So now we're going to break out into a little activity in smaller groups to get to know each other. You've been pre-assigned to a Zoom breakout room, and a CST peer advisor will be in there with you. In order to get to know each other, the CST peer advisor will ask a question to the room, and we want to hear your responses. So let's break out in 3, 2, 1. Break out. Welcome back. I hope you guys made a few connections in there. I know everyone loves icebreakers. So up next is a brief recorded message from Dr. Michael Klein. He's Dean of the College of Science and Technology, but could not join us today. Dean Klein is an accomplished computational scientist who became Dean of our college in 2013. For those who don't know what a dean is in charge of everything at a college, from research directions to faculty hiring to making sure our curriculum is up to date. A dean probably turns on the lights in the morning and turns them off at night, and then checks to make sure that they're all the right kind of bulbs. Dean Klein has won numerous scientific awards and published hundreds of research articles. He's a fellow of the Royal Society, the FRS next to his name, and it's a very significant honor. It's a scientific organization whose previous members include casual people like Isaac Newton and Stephen Hawking. Those are some very impressive colleagues. And also, more importantly, Dean Klein is dedicated to making our college the best it can be, and we're gonna watch his message.
Welcome everyone to the College of Science and Technology. I trust that you enjoyed Convocation and learned more about each other and the many opportunities in your department. Your Temple years have begun. Here are tips on how to succeed at the College of Science and Technology. I want to stress how important it is to stay safe. Please follow Temple's 4 guidelines for keeping our community healthy. Number 1, face coverings. Number 2, physical distancing. Number 3, hand hygiene. And number 4, health monitoring. Remember, we are all in this together so that we can stay together. So how will you succeed here at the College of Science and Technology? Here are 3 tips. Number 1, ask questions. Ask anyone, professors, faculty advisors, advising staff, and your classmates. Number 2, seize opportunity. Here at the college, we offer the undergraduate research program, new international research options, job fairs, career development activities, and many student organizations and clubs. So, take advantage of what we have to offer. Number 3, this is likely the most important. Go to class, whether it's in person, online, or hybrid. Participate, take notes, and do the work. That is how you will succeed in our college. Today, science and technology shape our world and can move our world towards a better tomorrow for all of us. For example, understanding coronavirus will lead to new therapeutics and vaccines. Autonomous cars can end traffic jams. Genomics will lead to advances in personal medicine. There will be unimagined inventions and discoveries in the years ahead, created by people just like you. These are challenging times, but I want you to set one goal for yourself. First-year students graduate in 4 years. Transfer students graduate on time. Thank you all, good luck, and go Owls!
Thank you, Dean Klein. There's one thing I remember from my freshman year CST convocation was Dean Klein yelling at me to go to class, so take his advice. Before we end the Zoom, let's share our social media handles on the virtual whiteboard, which should be up in a second. So you're gonna wanna go to View Options at the top of the page, select Annotate, and then you can type on the screen. So my handle is Feldman Hannah. You can find me on Instagram. And I follow CST peers. You see them in the middle of the screen on Instagram. You really should too. They're always posting something fun. Sometimes they do giveaways, and they're a really good source of information. So just throw them up there. We're gonna throw some up here too. Are you guys doing good? Just go to the top, hit View Options, select Annotate, and then select Text, and then share your handles. I'm gonna throw mine on here. Mine's red. Wow, so many handles. Looking good, guys, looking good. Oops. I'm now currently struggling with it. Okay, there we go. I hope that worked. All right, a few more seconds to throw those on there. All right, I think we're good. I think we made it. So thank you guys for sharing your social media contacts. That went fast. That was great. I hope you guys had a good time. But don't log off yet. Stay for the Temple Together QR code. You might get points for it. And while you're scanning that, please welcome back our department chair, Dr. Devatzis, to close today's event.
Thank you everyone for attending today's gathering. I hope to get to know you all much better in the days to come. please keep connected with the department and the college using those social media handles, but also just reach out to us. I want to note that next Friday, we're going to host a welcome seminar at which all of the graduate students and their faculty advisors and instructors will be introduced, so you'll be able to get to know us. We have regular Friday meetings at 3 p.m. where we invite researchers to present their findings from different universities. It's an opportunity for you to see what's going on elsewhere that touches on work in our department. And our own graduate students present progress on their research. So you can really see where things go within the EES research course. So I encourage you all to attend and get to know us better through that venue. And if you have any questions or need any guidance, please reach out to the EES advisors that are listed here. Dr. Alison Tamarkin-Duratsian is the overall advisor, and Ilya Bojnovic can give you specific details about the geology program, and David Grandstaff specific details about the environmental science program. The recording of today's Zoom will be posted online if you want to refer back to the social media handles or any of the other information that was presented here. And I wish you best success for this semester and want to welcome you to our EES community. Thank you very much.